Hello, everybody. Welcome to another podcast of Alice Mike's podcast. Thank you from wherever you are listening from. This is another Music Friday. So sorry that I couldn't make a release a podcast of Music Friday last week. So I'm gonna double it up for you guys and girls this week. Again, thank you so much for listening and to the podcast. I have definitely had to receive some feedback of people that been listening, so I want to thank you and anybody that has commented, reached out on Instagram, on Facebook, and Alice Mike's podcast on Instagram and Facebook. Once again, it's Alice Mike's podcast, and don't forget the playlist, Alice Mike's playlist on Spotify. I placed the link to it on all the platforms, so you guys girls could go check it out. All these recommendations that I make will go onto the playlist. So go ahead and check it out. And please check if you haven't already, go ahead and listen to the conversation with Horacio. It's a really great conversation. We just talk about music. We try to talk about early '90s Mexican music, regional mexicano, Chalino era, La El Gallo. But we do deviate from that, but definitely recommend it. It's a good conversation, and a lot of it ties into this episode. So please check it out if you got time. Conversation with Horacio, I believe it's episode 12. So I'm gonna start it off with the recommendations of. I'll start off with what came out this week, April 23rd. So I'm gonna start off with A la Primera by Alemi Bustos. Sounds good. Good song. It's Conjunto Norteño. I haven't heard anything from this guy before, but like the song, so definitely recommend it. Next one up, kind of interesting because it's Los del Norteño Banda, which is the conjunto of Julian Alvarez. He started off with these guys. It consisted of a tuba player, an accordion player, and a guitar player. And since he started, or he went solista, he went solo after being in the MS. He hasn't left them. He hasn't left his group. Who has been with them. I know he's having some legal troubles right now, but they just came out with the single right now. It says "Ya te la sabes." Again, by Los del Norteño Banda. The thing is that Julio's actually singing in it. And if you have seen on Spotify or iTunes or any of the platforms, Julion's music is not there because of the legal troubles he's having. So I don't know if it's a way around it. He doesn't advertise himself, but he's definitely uh singing that song. So I don't know how long it'll be there or on Spotify or so, but yeah, just check it out. It's called Ya te la sabes, Los del Norteño Banda. All right, and then we have whoever remembers these guys, Aquid, Hay Niveles. So it's Hay Niveles by Aquid, and it has a sample of Los Plebes de Rancho de Ariel Camacho, and yeah, it's hey, if you guys like that hip hop with regional mexicano conjunto mixed in, definitely check it out. I liked it. Sounds cool. So yeah, go and check it out. It says Hay Niveles by Aquid, featuring Los Plebes del Rancho de Ariel Camacho. All right, this other one is called. All right, I'm probably gonna study on this one, or probably gonna struggle on this one. I always do. It's called Chuchuluqueando. Hey, I said that the first time. I tell you that I won't say it fast. They have a song Chuchuluqueando by Banda Yurirense. There you go, Banda Yurirense. I believe it's Chuchuluqueando is a composition de Miguel y Miguel. It's been covered a lot of times. I saw this banda released it. I like their version. Recording's pretty good too. So yeah, check it out. Chuchuluqueando by Banda Yurirense. And then after that, we got Flor de Dalia, older song. It's by Luisillo Pineda y La Fascinante. Older song. Check it out. It's a nice cover. Yeah, so from there we go to another cover. No Volveré. It's by Los Tiranos del Norte and Banda Libertad. So really it is it's the singer de Los Tiranos del Norte sing with la banda. The guy has a pretty good distinctive voice. Sounds good with banda. So yeah, recommend it. Check it out. I've been heard. So sometimes it's good to listen to singers try different the different groups or conjunto bandas. Just see how they sound. When they go conjunto to banda or and I think mariachi is a whole other ballgame. Um, doesn't mean people can't try on mariachi, but just some people feel really bad with mariachi because yeah, I think a lot of the voices when you sing with mariachi, you just need a more powerful voice. So and some of them just don't have that powerful voice, so it's kind of underwhelming. But I mean, it doesn't mean they shouldn't try. But either way, so just how we're saying, there's a song No Volveré para los Tiranos del Norte en Banda Libertad. It's a cover, but it's the singer singing with the banda now. And then we got check out this CD. It just came out today. It's by Francisco El Gallo Lizalde, formerly known as Francisco El Chico Lizalde, but I guess he lost the name or the El Chico. Now he goes by Francisco El Gallo Lizalde, of course, brother of Joel Elizalde, El Flaco Elizalde, and the late great Valentin Elizalde. Son of late great Lalo El Gallo Elizalde. So he has his CD Canciones para tomar como los hombres. I know Valentina in one of the live CDs he says para tomar como los hombres. Yeah, it's the CD. It's a mixture between mariachi, what they calling it, maricheño, something like that. What really is they really don't use the violins on the mariachi side. They use an accordion. But then, so he's in that, and then he has. Well, I don't think he has the whole banda. I think he has a tuba. He has the percussions, the tambora, tarola, and then he has some like the congos or so. But it's a great mixture. Yeah, just check it out. The songs that I recommend from there is Usted me debe, Que me lleve el diablo, Gracias por tanto amor y Amor prisionero. That's from the CD Canciones para tomar como los hombres en vivo, Francisco El Gallo Lizalde. Check it out. They're all covers, but yeah, it's not. I want to say something that's too different that might throw you off. Just check it out, listen to it. You be like it good. If not, well, you give it a shot. At least you could say, hey, well, that maybe that blend of music didn't really up to your taste, but you try it out. Why not? Maybe you like it. Maybe you don't. Not until you try it. Not until you listen to it. Next, one of my favorite grupo norteños. Every time I can see them live, I go. They're so fun to listen to and dance to, and just I mean they really get the party going. And so Los Morros del Norte, the originators, I believe, the originators of dos botellas de mezcal. Even before they had that hit, my brother Horacio had introduced me to them With the, I believe the song was El Último Billete. That was like their first hit, I believe. Uh, then they had some other covers that they of course played it their way, but so Los Morros Norte just came out with a live CD, Los Morros del Norte en Vivo. Pretty simple. There's two songs that I definitely recommend. The CD's pretty good. The two songs that stood out to me is La Novia del Pajarillo and La Pava. So go ahead and check them out. And then you can see these guys live. I mean, they're a good time. They definitely know how to keep it going. They play covers, but then they play their stuff as well. But yeah, man, they're a fun time. I remember I was able to watch them and Voces de Rancho. So it's like early 2000s, late 90s, like ultimate baile, you might call it. Man, it was fun time. Voces de Rancho and Los Morros del Norte together. Yeah, definitely a fun time. All right, so after that, Códice has a new song, El Chavalo. It's just a single they took out, but man, I really like the style of Códice. Man, I remember when I saw them when they were together with Códice and Código FN were together. That was a really good grupo. I mean, talking about a performance and just yeah, man. Hopefully, one time they'll get together again, the Códice guys and Código FN, but doesn't seem like it. Too bad. Um, but yeah, so El Chavalo by Códice. Check it out. Yeah, the arrangement's in there. The recording's good. Yeah, definitely on the playlist. And then from there, uh, we have from last week, from the 16th of April. So Banda Los Montoya, they're from Guamuchil, Sinaloa, and their leader actually was a clarinet player for Banda El Recodo for, man, I'm gonna say maybe close to 20 years or so. I believe his brother still plays for El Recodo, but he created his own banda, and man, it's they sound really good. They they play from covers to tocaditas to, I mean, they're I believe they're touring on the USA right now. So are they gonna be the next Renovación, Banda Renovación? They I don't know. Hopefully they do get they wish them success. They play really good. The singers sound good. Yeah, so they have a CD they came out with en vivo desde Surutato, Sinaloa, Volumen 3. The two songs that I recommend is son tocaditas, Rumbo a la Higuera y Besos y Cerezas. But definitely check out their other discs. Really good songs. They have really good songs. Uh, and that same CD they have Cada Quien, Mi Golondrina, El M Grande, El Envidioso. It's quite a popular song right now. Yeah, so go and check it out. It's Bandas Los Montoya, um, de Guamuchil, Sinaloa. And then next song I have recommended is Los Principios. You probably heard a lot of people sing the song as Como no cantar corridos, como no cantar canciones. Yeah, a lot of people have covered it. But I found this one by Banda La Nueva Decisión. They sound pretty good. So go ahead and check it out. Then Another one, another recommendation is it Los Elementos de Culiacán with Banda Sinaloense La Tuya de Culiacán, Sinaloa. Sorry. So Los Elementos de Culiacán with Banda Sinaloense La Tuya, La Tuya. Sorry. So Los Elementos de Culiacán, Banda Sinaloense La Tuya de Culiacán, Sinaloa. The two songs they have is Ojitos Negros and El Bimotor. Yeah, go and check it out. Sound really good. And then also, can't forget, I've been recommending these guys for I think almost every Music Friday, but Los Chavalones de Cozalá. They released I don't say an album, but 6 songs or so. Man, you guys gotta check these guys out. Start from Joven Empresario, Más y Medio. El Buzzard one was already there, but I put in there again. Siempre Activo and Mujer Honrada. Yeah, these guys, man, they just there's something different with the voice, the way they play. It's really good. Los arreglos. Then I was seeing, man, these guys been playing actually for a while. I mean, it's definitely not a new grupo, but wish them all the luck. And yeah, I mean they sound really good, and I always look forward to their new stuff. So hopefully they're able to come out with not give up in this quest of music. And yeah, so check out Los Chavalones de Cozalá. Yeah, they play really good. Recommend it. Definitely on Alice Mike's playlist in Spotify. All right, then we have 100% Calidad, Lalo Cruz. Gonna check it out. And then we have two Vida Truncada, Los Plebes del Rancho de Recamacho with Cristian Nodal. Sounds really good. Go ahead and check it out. All right, so that's what I got for the new stuff that came out this April. Well, in this past 2 weeks, because I didn't do last Friday's Music Friday. Apologize for that, but I just doubled it up, and then make it easier for you guys now that I made a playlist on Spotify. So it's all there. Alice Mike's playlist on Spotify. You can listen to all my recommendations, and they are in a in order of my recommendations. Now I did sneak in some banda tocadita. I put some what is it? I believe banda Patria Chica. Yeah, banda Patria Chica, banda NC. Yeah, I put some even Séptima Banda. Of just like puras tocaditas, pura tradicional sinaloense. So you guys could check it out, and there's so much to talk about banda and stuff like that. So I just kind of sneaked it in there, so you guys could enjoy it. And then recommending the older CDs or just older music. So this time it's not gonna be. Most of the time I recommend particular CDs. This time I'm just recommending a particular artist. 2 artists actually. One of them is Lombardo Higuera. Definitely really popular in California and northern Mexico, and with style of banda, and what is it they call it? It's tambora norteña. Me and Horacio talk about it quite a bit on the conversation with Horacio. We talk about Lombardo Higuera, influences and stuff like that. So I put it on the playlist. So yeah, just my favorite song from Lombardo Guerra is called Morenita Encantadora. Song's really cool. Really like how it goes. Um, the CD, I think it's called uh, Metralleta Infernal y Más Corridos. Yeah, that was definitely a 90s, uh, definitely 90s cover. But yeah, I mean, he has, I'll just down the list. There's, like I said, Morenita Encantadora, Ojitos Negros, Así es la vida, Azucena, Por Billetes Verdes, 1400 kilómetros, un 14 de febrero, El Diablo y el Alazán, Te Quiero, El Cambio, La Muerte del Culichi, El Ataúd Rodante, Barquita Siete Velas, and one of the most memorable songs that he actually composed, and he's famous for, is Un Reto a la Muerte, which I actually recommended my past Music Friday with Javier Rosas that he actually sang it. And it's he sounded really good singing it, but he's Lombardo Guerra's I believe he's the originator of that song. So yeah, go and check it out. Check out Lombardo Guerra's disc collection or song collection. See if you like the style. I mean, I'm not gonna say Ned. This guy has such a great voice. No, doesn't have a great voice, but he knows how to stay in tone. And it sounds pretty cool. It's a trombone. You got your tarola. You got the tambora. You got a tuba. I mean, two trombones, and once in a while there's an accordion. That's it. Nice and simple, but sounds really cool. So go ahead and check it out. So again, just check out Lombardo Guerra. And then, if you did listen to my conversation with Horacio, we talked about Banda Clave Azul. I even quoted myself saying that, said that, they were ahead of their time. Which I'll still stay. I'll stick to that saying because, uh, just by the way they play. So the album is called Banda Clave Azul 15 Éxitos. They have more CDs, but really the one that says Banda Clave Azul 15 Éxitos, that's the one I remember listening to. And I'm talking about back in, man, I think 94, 93. And I'm just gonna go down the list. They have Le Mandé una Carta a Esther, De Puntitas, La Isla de Capri. That's a tocadita, but sounds really good. Arráncame la Vida, Palomita Donde Vas, Las Ferias de las Flores, Andamos Borrachos Todos, El Venadito y Los Dos Amantes. But for a banda that possibly recorded this in 93, 94, and the way they play, I don't think there was any bandas playing like that at that time. I don't even think. I mean, Recodo was just starting out with Julio Preciado same wise, and eventually they got, I would say, livelier, but they were a little bit more conservative. But these guys were just, I mean, just because the recording is a little older, it's a little aged, you could definitely tell. But I mean, I think at the time they were recorded at, you would think it's a banda from the late 90s, early 2000s. Guys were ahead of the time. So yeah, go ahead and check it out. I'll put it in the playlist. It's a Banda Clave Azul de Mocorito, Sinaloa. The CD's Banda Clave Azul 15 Éxitos. Yeah, just yeah, gonna check it out. I I love the CD when actually the cassette. I'm gonna say the cassette. When I was younger, because nobody else was playing that way. At least that we knew. If hey anybody that's listening and knew any bandas that you might say were ahead of the time, send me a message on Instagram or Facebook. Al's Mike's podcast. I would like to know. Maybe there's a banda I didn't know about. Um, it says they were ahead of the time, or I mean, it's just interesting, or a banda they had something going. You really thought had something going, and just somehow they didn't get the recognition or the fame, or I'm definitely interested. To share the knowledge and gain more knowledge about grupos and bandas and stuff like that. But yeah, just go and check them out again. Banda Clave Azul. The album is Banda Clave Azul 15 Éxitos. Don't forget to check out Lombardiguera too, and all his stuff going on. So yeah, that's gonna end up with the podcast of Music Friday for you. Enjoy these recommendations of music, and there's new music every week, and I believe it's always good to listen to something new and old. Why not? Future content, definitely gonna have another. Well, I just wait. Future update. So news on future podcasts. So definitely gonna have another more conversations with Horacio. It was really fun. Looks like a lot of people have enjoyed it as well. Talk about music and just generally music, and we're probably gonna keep going where we left off. I'm still trying to get more conversations with Corny and Anita. So hopefully soon I'll sit them down and get that going as well. So yeah, again, thanks for everybody for spreading out the word, and my listeners. Thank you so much for listening, and again, any questions, suggestions, just hit me up at Alice Mike's podcast and Instagram and Facebook. And yeah, so thank you so much for listening, and yeah, just again, thank you for all the encouragement. And this podcast has been encouraged by Smart Stop Insurance, CA Truck Lines, JC Herrera Trucking, and Unique Janitorial. Thank you for all the encouragement. All right, everybody. So I'm going to end it up with hope everybody has a great weekend, a great week, just a great day overall. And remember, don't forget to smile. If nobody smiles back at you, just look at a mirror and you'll be smiling back at yourself. So have a good one. Enjoy all the music. Thank you very much.